It's Thunder Bob here for BikerNet Television, Bonneville 2007. This is the final day of racing, and it's turned out to be by far the best day of racing. We're here with Keith Bandit of BikerNet and the 5-ball racing team. Keith, you've had a good day.
We've had a hell of a day. We did a first pass at 151. Then we took the second pass at 161. I'm not sure what the point did is. What is it, Valerie? 161 point what? That was a pop quiz. Anyway, we had a hell of a run, and we have about 53 minutes left to try to make one more qualifying pass.
Now, I see you're making some adjustments to the bike right here in front of us before you make that pass. What are you doing to the bike?
Well, we're fixing a couple of things. One is we had a broken nitrous line. We tried nitrous for the first time with this last pass, and we saw that we had some effect on one cylinder and no effect on the other cylinder. So we discovered a leaky line. We also discovered that maybe our rev limiter was preventing us from getting up in the revs we wanted to get it into, holding us at about 6,200 where we could have gone to 68 or 7,200. So if we can make those adjustments, and we also had an engine shaft nut that vibrated loose and we have to get it back in place. If we can make those adjustments and get down there and make a pass before 1 o'clock, we'll be back in the running.
So you've got a record now. You're going for a better record.
Absolutely, absolutely. We do have about 155 record for a partially streamlined 2,000 cc panhead.
And what's cool is Valerie has not been on the bike until she arrived here in Bonneville. Is that right?
That's correct. Although the bike was built specifically for her, we took her dimensions like you would a guy who does alterations. We took her dimensions. Then we used my girlfriend Nyla, because they're very close in height, to mimic Valerie, since she's in Phoenix and we're in Los Angeles. But we built the bike for Valerie.
And she seems to have gotten very comfortable on it, particularly the last few runs. And speaking with her, she's saying that the return run, the conditions are a little bit better than the 1 to 7 run. How do you compare the conditions this year versus last year?
Last year's salt conditions were the best in, some people say, 10 years, 20 years. They were ideal last year. This year we've had some rainfall. The salt's a little more damp. It's been a tougher year.
Now, do you feel that you've been able to get the traction that you want to get to the salt on this bike?
Well, it's interesting. I mean, it's a bike we built from the ground up, and we brought it out here, and we're testing it for the first time. We do have some rear wheel slippage. There are some issues with just being out here on the salt, with traction, with weight, but I think generally we did a hell of a job.
Now Barry's working on that nitrous line right now. If he's able to get that in place and you get out on the salt again, what do you think she'll do?
Well, ideally, this engine could be doing really close to 200 miles an hour. We should, with the current gearing, at least do 185. This is a real fast motorcycle.
And it's a good-looking motorcycle, too. So do you have is it too soon to talk about next year?
Yeah, I think we're probably on overload about now, and we're under a lot of pressure to try to get back there for this final qualifying run. Ask me in a couple of weeks after I cool off and the sunburn's gone.
Hey, listen, Keith, good luck to you. I hope you get that bike out again before they shut down the track. It's been a great week. Really enjoyed being out here.
Well, thanks, Bob. It's good to see you. Good to have you out here.
All right, this is Thunder Bob signing off for BikerNet Television, Bonneville 2007.
I want to thank the crew from BikerNet Television, and I want to thank our sponsor, Metric Thunder. We were successful at 161 miles per hour. We set a two-way record of 155 approximate miles per hour in our category. It was pretty terrific for the first time out. In particular, I'd like to thank Accurate Engineering and Barry Wardlaw, who built the 120-inch panhead. I think we do have the world's fastest panhead out there. I'd like to thank Custom Chrome, Thank Paco. I'd like to thank one of our readers, Dave Florence. I'd like to thank all of our readers. And then I'd like to also thank Avon Tires and Custom Cycle Engineering, GoDaddy.com, who's helped us out tremendously, D&D Exhaust, who helped us through the whole exhaust system design and development, Baker Transmissions. Oh, and I need to mention Harley-Davidson, who stepped up for a front end. But I want to thank all of our sponsors once more. We couldn't have done it without you. Thank you very much.